Gavin, I just sent you the work that's done.
And so like your mom.
Gavin. Gavin.
Do I have the butcher?
Gavin,
Stop
hello?
hitting me, bro. Hold on, be right back.
Gavin, hello?
Stop hitting me, bro.
Gavin.
Hold on, be right back.
Give me a second. Hang on. Yeah? Huh? I heard you. Alright, I'm also gonna have to turn you guys up because the music is a little bit louder. Even though I'm not streaming yet, I'm gonna have to turn you guys up. I can hear that. Oh yeah, I got your DM, don't worry.
Okay, good. There's a part where like the guy in the video was saying something. They were saying like two people's names, and I could not I could not decipher what the name was.
Alright.
I did check the captions. There were no captions except auto-generated, so I just went with that. So I don't know the actual names of like two people.
Alright, get you.
Video. But yeah, it's done.
Will take their heads.
So wait, when are you streaming?
Whenever my work is done, hopefully quickly. I'm doing a speed run on my work right now. Of an Half Band's Life retrospective. Alright, let's finish. Okay, Josh. Recycling. On your stream? There's always a delay on stream. Like, it's never 1-to-1 ever. Like, I don't think very many streams are like actually 1-to-1. I mean, there are streams that are like very almost 1-to-1, but they're almost. Are you playing Doom, Travis?
This match will get red hot.
Which one, 2016 or Eternal? Chinese like a melody.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Charge. Okay, listen. charge is like it does so much damage. It's also like charge like really helped me like get good rankings because they help me kill really fast bosses. They like it is a good weapon. Yeah, you should use it. I would say it should replace the
A great slam and then some. Now go. A brawl is surely brewing. It's on. A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes. This match will get red hot. It's on.
Oh, it's great. It is great. It is great, dude. You gotta learn how to use it. It's really simple. It's just a charge shoots forward. It's really not that like, no, I think it's the best weapon. SQ is not that weapon. Beating the game chaser.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
Weird, so I used to work with that.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
That's not good. I mean, oh, dude, I still have my iPod. Doesn't work though. Kind of just, yeah, I won't even turn it on. Blue orb. Oh, are you talking about what boss? Yeah, I thought it was the candy boss, like the little Pac-Man that has the blue orb. I was like, we did that already. But I was like, I was gonna say that, but I was like, no. He's thinking of something else, because we did that yesterday. I did that.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Alright, let's check this out. Okay, so... Okay, boom. That's one of the science things done. Okay, share it. Done. Alright, turn that in. Alright, look at that. Alright now. I Alright, I got a 60-point history assignment. I'll do that tonight. Or no, not
Here's
history
a
assignment.
real
It's a
high-class
test.
bout. Here goes.
The genie guy? Yeah, the pyramid one, yeah, the genie guy. He's pretty not that hard. I mean, at first he was, but once you learn that, he's not that hard. I'm gonna say the same thing about the final boss fight. Well, no, the second final boss fight, because there's two parts. There's the Devil's Casino, which is like the first one, and after you beat the Devil's Casino, you fight the devil. Like, you unlock the devil. The Devil's Casino, at first, is gonna be, like, incredibly hard, but once you learn the pattern, like, I can do it pretty, like, I can do it consistently. I can do it pretty consistent. But I used to struggle hard with it. Put it on a table, man. How's it falling, then? Your phone is on your keyboard. Why not just set it next to the keyboard? Then put it on the opposite side of your keyboard. The one that you don't have your mouse on. If you have your mouse, let's say you have your mouse on, like, yeah, you have your mouse on the right side. Okay, so now you have it on, right? Okay, then yeah, put your phone on the left, okay? You think there are people that play with their mouse on the left side of the keyboard, or is that my problem? Probably not. Yeah, that seems stupid.
This match will get red hot. Now go!
Gabriel sus.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go! A great slam and then
Are you the
some.
guy on
And
Twitch that
begin.
literally says fame in the profile picture? Your Twitch. How do you stream? That's dumb. What do you mean? What is the Gabriel? If I'm so stupid, then what is the quadratic formula? Quadratic formula.
This match will get
How is
red
that
hot.
fair?
Now go!
The quadratic formula is like an equation that basically.
A great slam and then some.
Do you mean
You're
it's
up.
useless? Well, then if I'm so dumb and you're so smart, then what is the quadratic formula? That is wrong. The quadratic formula is x equals minus b
Good
plus minus
game for
the
us.
square root of
Well
b
done.
to the power of 2
It's
minus 3
on.
divided by 2a. X is so dumb and deaf.
A great slam and then some.
Oh, no, that's that you're dumb.
You're
Okay,
up.
at least you admit that you're dumb. Gabriel, you just got obliterated. What do you mean, yeah, sure? Can you roll that back? Let's roll that back. I'm shivering in your boots that I just got obliterated. Literally, the
Here's
only
a
thing
real
you came back with
high-class
is not useful.
It's on.
It is not useful, therefore I do not have to tell you the answer.
Good
It's
game
just
for
so
us.
Because I'm gaming, man.
You're
I'm gaming.
up.
deaf and dumb.
The gamer lifestyle.
I don't wanna watch your stream. I don't wanna
This
watch.
match will get red hot. It's on.
What do you mean? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you don't want me to watch it? Yeah, because your stream is dumb and you don't really Oh, I just destroyed it. Disintegrated. Vapor.
MLG air horn plays.
Yeah, that's what we need.
The MLG air The MLG air horn plays.
Yeah, because Gabriel's dumb and
There's some people in Nigeria know what the MLG air horn is. Yeah, of course, it's the internet. It was the internet, dude.
Will
Of
get
course.
red hot.
impedance
Now
exists
go.
if you wanna know.
It's the internet, dude. Okay, you're correct about that, but my another point, it's the internet. Anything exists on the internet.
Gabriel, if you were unaware, the United Kingdom and America speak the same language, so they're probably going to have very similar internet cultures. That's Gabriel. Yeah, because you're so dumb and deaf. Yeah, because you're so dumb and deaf, you don't know how to understand it.
He doesn't know how to comprehend sentences, is that what you're trying to say?
He doesn't know any. Any.
Well, Gabriel, a lot of people, like... Maybe if, like, he lived in, like, Nigeria or something. Not Nigeria, that's a little bit of an extreme example. Let's just say, he lived in Japan. He lived in Japan. Maybe they wouldn't have the same internet culture. But we speak the same language, and even though we're pretty far, we speak the same language. I'm sure there's some differences, but there's a lot of... the internet culture is, like, pretty much the same from UK to US.
What do you mean, yeah, kinda? It really is.
You're really weird for saying internet culture. That just sounds so fucking weird to say. Internet. Internet culture.
Damn, at least it's speaking facts this time. I'm on a roll today, Gabriel.
A great slam and then some.
You
Now
know,
go.
I'm way better than Travis. I don't mute everyone.
Okay, Gabriel, I'm not trying to be rude. You know, Gabriel, I love you, no homo. I don't have a problem with you. But you used to be a pretty big offender at this
Here
time.
goes.
I remember one time I was playing, I believe I was playing, let me think, I was playing Celeste, if I remember correctly. Which is a very, very good 2D platform, an amazing 2D platform, phenomenal, that's all I'm saying. And then you're like, you're making big, you have first person view relevant. That was you. You implied it. I said, you said the game was bad, but it's a masterpiece, dude, and yeah, and why would you not like it? Because it's a 2D platformer. You have no reason to say it's bad if you haven't played it. If you're saying it's bad, you have to have some reason, like, oh, it's a genre game. Because, like, think about it, let's say you've never played Celeste before, you don't, like, all you know is that it's a 2D platformer, it's all I told you, and you're like, oh, this game's bad, then you would have no reason to say it's bad, you don't know shit. You're just basing it off of genre. You're basing it off of the genre. Celeste? I don't know what that. I'm not gonna argue, whatever, but yeah.
Gabriel, in my defense, you can only enjoy video games if you are good at them. That is my defense. That if you're missing every step,
I don't think. Okay, listen. I agree. Like, sort of. I don't think you can say a rhythm game is bad. Like, I feel like the only way you could say a game is bad is if it has like flaws that make it not fun. Like, there's a difference between like not liking a genre of game, and then like there's a difference between like not liking a genre of game and like a game being bad, like objectively bad.
I mean, that is my defense. I do not like the rhythm genre because I'm not good at it. So, like, I can only enjoy the game for
I guess. Yeah, you're kind of right.
You're not going to be like, yeah, I did it when you missed it.
That's true.
That is my defense. So I don't think there's anything wrong saying that.
That's true. You don't have to like rhythm games. That you're like, you said you're like Friday Night Funkin' is a bad game. It's not a bad game. There's a lot of work put into it. It's just not your type of game. There's a difference between like let me think. I am not big on what kind of game? Oh, I'm not a big dating sim guy. But you know, if this gonna, I know this is like a really horrible example, but if you like dating sims for like the plot and like you're a big story guy, then go ahead. You like it because you like it. You like story. You like that story. But I just find them. I don't get what I don't know why I had to use dating sims. I could have came up with like I suck at racing games, but I enjoy them. Like I don't like some racing games because I suck at them. But no, I don't think that they're bad games. They're just not like my type. Like, but I do play more racing games than like dating sims.
I am good at games, and even then I don't like them.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
I like how Siege is. One thing I can give Siege is that it's not like every other first-person shooter. Like, let me think about that. Like, the 2010s were just full of first-person shooters that were all the same. Of course, there were exceptions, obviously. You know, like Red Dead. And yeah, some exceptions, but Borderlands, you know, there's some exceptions. But a lot of shooters in 2010 followed the same like formula of just being like Call of Duty content. And I like how Siege is kind of a little bit more tactical, but the problem is Ubisoft messes the game up a lot. Otherwise than that, it's a cool concept. I like the concept.
Now go.
I think it's all right. It just could be better. I would give it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It's like a little bit. I'd say it's above average, but sometimes it exceeds above average. You know.
Good game for us. Well battled.
Even though I'm terrible at Siege, I still do enjoy the game. I am pretty terrible at it. Yeah, that's true. That's a lot of games too. But like, to be honest though, I actually enjoy Friday Night Funkin' despite being really horrible at it because I love the soundtrack. I just can't get enough of the soundtrack. It's great, and I like the style. How it kind of is like a throwback to Flash games. So I've played a lot of Flash games like this, so I have a respect for it. Like any kid who grew up in like the late to early 2000s era played Flash games. That's all I'm saying. So like, I'm just saying like. One thing I also have a lot of respect for is that Friday Night Funkin' was like the first game in ages to succeed on Newgrounds. Newgrounds basically got killed. Like, it still exists, but Newgrounds basically got killed by YouTube and other Flash game sites. Like, after Flash died, it got killed by, like... Yeah, it got killed by YouTube, basically. Because Newgrounds is a place to, like, put your content. But, yeah. Even though, you know, you can put browse on new games, YouTube killed it. Even though it's, like, a video platform. Well, Newgrounds is like a video game and animation, like, or just video. So yeah, YouTube killed it, and Newgrounds is like, Friday Night Funkin' was like the first Newgrounds game to succeed in a long time on Newgrounds.
Here's a real high-class bout, and begin!
Like the last game that succeeded on Newgrounds was like in like the early 2010s, long time ago.
It's surely brewing, and begin! A great slam and then some.
Yeah, but like also Gabriel. I played a lot of like platformers and like puzzle games and like 3D platformers when I was like really little. So I'm just like naturally super good at those games. And RPGs. I know a lot of RPGs. So those are like the 4 genres of games I'm pretty good at. Like I'm not good at shooters, but I enjoy them.
I'm decent at shooters, and even then,
I didn't play shooter games till I was 11, around 11. My first shooter experience maybe actually was when I was like 8, I'll take that back. My friend brought over Call of Duty Black Ops to the Wii. You didn't know that? Yeah. He brought over Black Ops to the Wii. And you want to know something funny about it? Here's what he did. So he knew my grandma was like really against endgame, so what he did was he had a jacket on, and then when he came into my room, he like whooped it out of his jacket, Call of Duty Black Ops on the Wii, dude. I played them a ton. I'm good at platformers because I play them a lot. Like, I 100% a lot of games, so like I get better at a lot of genres. If I like 100% a lot of games, because of that, like it helps me get better at like a lot of types of games. I'm like crazy. One thing I also do is I also like to like see how long it takes me to do games. Like I keep a time. And the first game I 100%ed, which was actually about like a year and a half ago. That's when I like started doing it. I did Super Mario Bros. 1 for the All-Stars pack, which is like a remake pack. And I did horrible, dude. It took me so long because I sucked so bad at platformers. Like at the time, I played a lot of games, but I sucked ass at it. And I'd like to redo it now so I can get like a better time. I'd like to see if I can do it, get a better time. Because I did fucking awful. I'm just thinking about how much I fucking died, dude. I did terrible. Awful, actually.
I'd say Mario 1's quite hard, just kind of because the controls are kind of clunky. I mean,
they are pretty clunky, I agree.
Well, it's like a really old game. But it's like, well, I don't care. It's still clunky.
I think Mario 1's one of my favorite Mario games, honestly. I still think it holds up really well. It is clunky at times, but I still think it is a pretty well-designed game, obviously.
Here's a real high-class
I think it's very obviously outdated.
Well, correct.
For games that can, like, still feel like it's new, even like years after years. Like Just Cause 2. Game 20, game like 2010, and honestly,
The last game I played that gave me that feeling of like a really old game that's age old. I mean, Mega Man 2 is like an NES game that's really old, but it's aged super well. Because the people who are making Mega Man back then, they cared about good game design. Because most game design in the NES days, basically cartridges were super expensive to make. So cartridges were not like NES games were not cheap to buy. So what they would do was they'd be like, okay, how could we like make it so it's worth their money? They would basically make a game so unfairly hard that it would keep the player playing until they beat it. But the game had a lot of unfair bullshit. But the Mega Man developers didn't do that. They cared about making like actually fair game design. So the Mega Man games and like the Castlevania games have aged super well compared to a lot of NES games. But like the last game I actually played that felt like that was Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is like a GameCube PS2 era game. Where it has like it's like the first survival horror. It like basically made third-person shooters. It like invented the third-person shooter genre. It is so good. It has like it like blends survival. It blends like action gameplay with survival horror better than any game like I've ever played. Like it has a system where you need to like conserve your ammo. You can't just like shoot up. You can't just like blast away wasting ammo because then you might be in trouble later. So like you need to conserve ammo. Use differently. It's like a really. If you ever want to play like a good game, play Resident Evil 4. It's like a game I recommend. Even if like you're like a modern, brain dead, like first-person shooter kind of guy, I recommend anyone should play Resident Evil 4.
although you know, I think Luigi's Mansion is definitely the most age-old game.
I think that Luigi's Mansion 1 on the GameCube is better than the remake, honestly. I think, like, because the 3DS is obviously, I think it might be a little bit less powerful than the GameCube, slightly, maybe.
No, I would just definitively say that Luigi's Mansion is the most game.
Wait, repeat that, because Gabriel was, like, talking, it was like, brr, brr, brr. Repeat that.
Luigi's Mansion is a game.
Oh my god, it's aged so well, dude. It's so good.
The effort put into
And it was the first game that came out on the GameCube, by the way, just saying. It was the launch title for the GameCube. I agree. I think that people should play more old games, because then they might find something that they actually like. I don't think you should like hate an old game. Obviously I've played old games, like I play a lot of old games. I played old games that have not aged well. Resident Evil 1 on PS1, like the first Resident Evil, is a prime example for a game that has aged super, super poorly. It's terrible. Bad, like, as much as I don't mind bad voice acting, the gameplay is not fun. It uses like tank controls in like a survival horror game, so it's like you'll often get hit because the controls are so weird that you couldn't get away from whatever you're doing. So it's like really annoying. I'm trying to think of like really, yeah, Resident Evil 4. You should 100% play that. Like I think Gabriel should play that honestly. Like you should 100% play Resident Evil 4. They ported it tons of times to like modern consoles, like and PC. It gets ported like all the time.
That's kind of tells me do I play a game if it's accessible without having to buy or do some other stuff.
Well, I have most old consoles because I game collect, so like I don't have to worry about that.
I have old consoles. I don't want to put the effort into saying that.
It's not that hard. The problem is here's the problem. Like, I would recommend people play like some old GameCube games. It's just that GameCube games are like the in demand right now because like the people who played GameCube games as a kid who like grew up are in like their 18s to 20s, 19s, anywhere in between that. So they're at that age where they want to play those old games again. So what's happening is GameCube games are in really high demand right now. So, GameCube games, typically, like, the average GameCube game goes for, like, $80 to $100, $70, anywhere in between, like, incomplete in the box. It's, like, really expensive. If it wasn't for that, I'd recommend people playing some GameCube games. Like, I only have 5 GameCube games on my shelf. And 2 of them I got a really good deal on. Like I was lucky I got such a good deal. Luigi's Mansion I paid $48 for. My aunt paid $101 to get me Animal Crossing. Not even lying, on the GameCube. Pikmin, I bought Pikmin on the GameCube before the GameCube price inflation. I got it for $20 complete in the box. But you know how much it's worth now? It's worth like $120 now. Like to buy it. So I'm lucky I got it back then. Super lucky. And then I have Super Mario Sunshine, which sells for like $80, but I got it at a game store for $45.
This will get red hot. You're up.
Most of my GameCube games I've gotten pretty lucky on when it comes to price, but most GameCube games don't make sense.
Only like 3DS games that are not
I know, like, you know that I don't really like Dark Moon. It's not that I don't really like it. I think it's inferior to Luigi's Mansion. Like, when I play Dark Moon, like, Luigi's Mansion has, like, this charm. That whenever I play it, it just, like, really, like, makes it, like, it's aged well because, like, its charm, its effects, its music. When I play Dark Moon, I just don't feel that charm. But I don't think it's, like, a terrible game, because it isn't a terrible game. It's just, like, I don't think it's an as good sequel. And it really sucks that the 3DS port sucks. That's literally exactly. They should have ported it to Switch, dude. They could have made it look so good. Could have done it.
So, what do you think? I know that the 3DS one sucks. Is it
Gyro. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, to me personally, some people actually like. I think the models in the 3DS version are better, but like, it just looks like Dark Moon, right? It looks like really generic. Because it's on the 3DS, obviously. Like, yeah, the game does not look good. You know how Luigi Mansion on the GameCube has that, like, really dark lighting? Like, even for a 2001 game, the lighting just looks like, has, like, this dark, like, really cool-looking lighting. Well, it's not really in the 3DS one. It's just kind of, like, looks really plain. So, like, the charm of the, like, locales looks really bad. The controls are not good. Like, it feels way better to play on a GameCube controller than it does on a 3DS. Like, surprisingly, even though Luigi's Mansion did not have that bad controls on the 3DS, it's not that good. One good thing, though, that the 3DS version does is, it allows you to play Dark Moon style. Like, you know how in Dark Moon, you have this mechanic where, like, you charge your flashlight and you flash? But you know how in the original Luigi's Mansion, you just, like, point your flashlight at them? Like, you don't charge it in the original. You just, like, turn on and off your light to, like, flash them, you know?
Uh-huh.
Well, you can play either way. Like, it lets you pick which way you want to play. So that way the new players that didn't play the old one can, like, play in the old, like, the Dark Moon style, or if they want to play in the, like, the older style. So it gives, like, variety and options. So that's, like, a good thing. It has achievements that, are super annoying. They're like, it has achievements in the game, they added them, but they're really annoying and stupid and ridiculous. None of them are, like, actually, like, good ideas for achievements. It's always, like, get more gold than, it's always, like, get 5 million gold, like, in Korra playing the game.
Here goes.
And the most you can get per playthrough is 140,000. The most gold you can get in a playthrough is like 140,000 and some random number, but there's like an achievement in Luigi's Mansion 3DS for like getting 5 million gold, like over a course of
Will get red hot.
I'm back.
It's just an inferior port. One thing that's good though is they didn't change the music. Hi, Jazz. Yeah, they didn't change the music. That's one thing they did. That was right.
Now go.
Oh, and on YouTube.
Damn, Gabe, you really get that achievement for these 34 playthroughs.
Here's a real.
Hang on, give me a second. I don't know if it's 5 million gold. I think I was wrong about that, but I know if you want to, like, on average, you have to do, like, hang on, let me figure this out. So, yeah, you have to do, like, a couple, like, quite a few playthroughs to get all the achievements, because, like, oh yeah, well, you want to know another thing that's also really annoying about achievements in that game? So you know how in games, let's say there's like an achievement that's like, oh yeah, beat it on, let's just say this, okay, beat it on hard difficulty, or beat it on insane difficulty. or beat it on fucking maniac difficulty. I don't know. Okay, let's just say insane difficulty is not as hard as maniac difficulty. Let's say you beat the game on maniac difficulty, but you didn't beat it on insane. In most games, it'll give you the achievement for beating insane mode because you did the higher version of it. You did like the higher equivalent to it. In Luigi's Mansion, it doesn't do that. You have to beat it individually. So like, let's say in your first playthrough, you get an A rank. Instead of getting like D, C, D, and everything below, you have to get them all individually. So that's kind of annoying. Stupid.
Yeah,
That's
you're the other
ridiculous.
part. There's like a really easy strat for that part that gets you through without getting hit. This one is really awful. You're garbage, Gabriel.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Alright. You can go to bed if you want. I'm trying to finish my work so I can tune off. I told Emmett I'd ping him when I was ready, so. Okay.
And it's all 11:25 p.m. in Britain. It's
What, boss?
kinda like it. He's fighting Jimmy the Great.
Well, what pattern he has is luck-based, but it's not like he has. To me, he doesn't have a pattern that's like bullshit. You just need to like learn his pattern. Like, yeah, it's random which one he picks, but it's like none of his patterns are actually like that bad to me. Honestly.
That was a waste right here. Not
That's
used like that.
probably because I played like all his patterns a lot, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, no, okay, so Gabriel stands over there, but like the correct way to do it is just to put the bomb and sit on like the higher left.
Sit on the
corner.
higher up and then yeah, bomb him. That's like the best way to do it.
No, I mean higher right corner. Like right around like right there, you can't get hit, but you'll hit him.
Yeah, in Cuphead you kind of have to learn those like little strategies to make it easier. That's why I had to do an S-Rank. I had to like learn those little strategies to make it easier.
Remember when you guys like, you can't do this for you.
Wait, what did you do?
I remember a while ago, I was like, I'm gonna beat the boss.
Oh, you actually did it?
Yeah,
I legitimately just thought that was impossible because they do like no damage.
no, it's really an achievement.
Yeah, it's an achievement. I had to
It
do it
is?
as well. I did it. I did it as well. It's an achievement, so yeah, I did it. It's annoying though. It's super, super annoying.
Dang,
What do you say?
dang, I didn't know you did it.
It is not hard.
It's tiring on your finger though, dude. It's really.
Now you gotta get good here. Now you gotta get good here.
All right, Gabriel. Watch for the eye.
Yeah, watch which eye opens. Watch for his dumb transparent shot. Good, 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 good.
Good job, Gabriel. You're doing all right.
Gabriel's gonna win. Do it.
No, he's not.
No!
Oh, dude, look at that. Look at that.
If you fired off your mini charge things, you would have been able to do that easy.
Hawaii's eyes yellow, but in the thing it's white.
A great
This
plan
is
and then some.
continuity error.
Here
Therefore,
goes.
game is 0 out of 10.
Everything wrong with Cuphead.
Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe to my channel.
Everything wrong with Cuphead, #1.
Thanks for watching. Like,
Alright. Hold this.
Poor guys.
don't say that ever again, please.
Poor guys.
Gabriel, be right back. Alright, you're doing alright.
Problem, Jay?
Gabriel, remember the strat.
Problemo?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to hit him, but you like basically can't get hit.
It doesn't hit him every time. When he gets lower, it doesn't hit him.
I mean, he literally can't hit you. It's just. Oh wait, I forgot.
Oh, maybe you can.
Kind of.
I mean,
No, it
I'd
does
say.
work.
Well done.
I use it every single time I fight this boss. I've never been hit.
I think maybe you need to back off a bit at times, just like back and forth. I'm trying to think of like, I had this strategy, Dr. Cal's robot, I thought was gonna be hard when I tried to S-rank it, but I had this strategy for him that made it like really easy. I don't remember what I did. Oh yeah, I remember I used, you know the parry attack that like makes it so it hurts them or whatever? I used that for Dr. Cal's robot to do something. I remember I was like parrying his head at the beginning so it did a lot of damage.
So you can parry his head?
Yeah, you can like parry whip his head and it like does a lot of damage.
Then Tom will get red hot. You're up.
The three hardest bosses for me when I was like doing
This is how the game ran in
Calamaria,
1930.
Calamaria, Wally Warbles, and I want to
Calamaria
say the
is
devil.
hard on regular difficulty. I don't even want to fight him on expert.
Wally
Calamaria.
Warbles? Oh,
No, Wally
Calamaria?
Warbles is a pain. I beat Wally Warbles when I was in class one time on expert.
Cali, or like online classes, yeah. Yeah, Wally Warbles is like expert is super like completely fucking random, bonkers bullshit. That's what I think about it.
I don't want to play it. I think enough to make me want to do it.
What'd you say?
I don't think expert has enough to play the game again. I beat the game like the first
I don't want to 100% the game, but I do want to beat every boss in expert.
I did. I mean, I got good enough at the game to like just do it. So
I could do that. I don't know. It's not fun.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful. You should bomb here. I usually use this one. No, he's running the game the 1930s version. And the game released.
Every time I feel like really low,
it's all good, game bro. You're good. You got 3 health. You're completely good. A-okay.
Things of Mario Kart DX making me like on the top.
Wait, so Jay, how far did you make it in expert mode?
I think we're doing next time.
Bomb him! Nuke him, my man, nuke him! Egghead, Gable, egghead!
That was terrible.
Gable, you are
That was
you
an
had
absolute display of garbage.
That was an
Display.
easy win right there. That was
was
100%
so bad.
win. There was literally no way you could have lost that, yet you somehow lost that. I can tell.
Can't wait for the Cuphead DLC, because I'm gonna S-rank and A-rank and do it all again.
You're going to stop for again?
What'd you say, Jay? Wait, Jay, what achievements did you not get?
Beat King Dice not taking it.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
I remember beating King Dice on expert not being that bad. I don't remember why. I don't remember it being that bad, actually. It's probably because I played King Dice so much at one point. I just
Yeah,
didn't have a
you played
problem.
King Dice like 2 hours.
Yeah, I just didn't have a problem with them anymore. That was it.
Yeah, boy, you could have hit that. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, but Jay, you should beat it on expert. You don't have to, obviously. You should, though. It's worth it. Makes you feel like super fucking confident, because those bosses are insane, dude.
Yeah,
like-
now no one can call Rod bad at Cuphead.
Exactly. That's
We can call everyone else in the server, especially Ian, bad at
I
Cuphead.
remember, dude, the days when Chad used to shit on me for being bad at Cuphead, but not anymore, dude.
To be fair, I did do that, and you did play really bad a lot of the times. I remember thinking that Ian would be good at this game because it seems like something like he might be able to play. But no, Ian is complete garbage.
He thinks the Chaser is the best item, the best weapon.
Him and Gabriel both. And you use it. Like the train boss is like the one time.
Yeah,
that
the
I can
Chaser is
kind
pretty
of-
good, the train boss.
The train boss and maybe the dragon boss, maybe.
I used Charging Dragon boss, honestly.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah, the
I used
dragon was
Charging
super hard in Expert, that's one of the best.
Yeah,
bosses.
no, that's what I'm on right now.
I
No,
used-
yes,
it's
if I'm on the dragon.
as well.
I'm never trying to use boomerang for the dragon. For the first time I beat him, I eventually did it, but like it's so hard.
I didn't have trouble with the regular dragon. I did have trouble with Expert mode dragon.
I always struggle with the dragon. Every time I could never beat it. I completed World 1 with I think it was like 3 deaths.
As ranking bosses isn't actually required, I just did it to do it. Essentially, but I thought it would be. I feel better. I was like, alright, I'm gonna do the same thing with the DLC bosses, even if it's not like an achievement. I'm gonna do it, but gotta keep that top tier Cuphead status. Still waiting for that
Once
DLC.
they add the new levels, we can call you bad because you have 100% of all of them.
We'll see about that. We'll see who's laughing. Gabriel's gonna say, get the fuck away from that. You don't wanna get blasted. Alright, you literally got this. You literally have this. I don't see how
Yeah,
it's okay to
I'm
get
pretty
hit.
sure you literally cannot lose.
Yeah, I don't think you can lose here. It doesn't even matter if you get hit right now. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. You can't lose.
That's right, see? You had no chance
How
of
is his
losing.
pipe not falling out of his mouth? He has it like floating. It's just like literally hovering in his mouth and literally falling out.
Top really D.
How did you get
What?
into D?
What?
How did you get a D? Oh no, he played all the bosses on simple, I forgot. How did you get a D on simple?
Playing it on simple doesn't help at all, really. I only use simple to get that the plane achievement.
Yeah, same.
Is it playing it? Oh wait, that's how you get that achievement?
That's
Yeah.
the easiest way. If you do it on normal, it takes like 10-20 minutes, dude. It's annoying.
Oh god, that's awful.
It takes like 10 minutes on simple.
It does take 10 minutes in
A
simple.
great
You're actually
slam
kind
and
of
then
right.
Now,
Which boss did you guys do? No, look, he's using Chaser.
I use
Nice.
it on the pyramid guy.
Really? I did it on the first boss. The
Oh, and you forgot to change your loadout, so you're still using 4 health. Yeah, you need to exit the map there.
Wait, no, I know what charm, dude. I know what charm to do. Use the parry damage, dude. Use the parry damage. Yes. Not even parry damage. I lied. Yes,
No,
do.
you don't need smoke on plane. Actually, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Yes, you need it on this one. What are you doing?
I thought he was on a plane stage for some reason. I don't know why.
good day for a 12 match. And begin.
Actually,
Do you guys think there's anyone who's gotten dreams like stupid looking MS Paint icon tattooed on their arm actually like this?
yeah.
Someone has. There's no way they have not.
You wanna make it?
Well, what would you classify a tattoo being a mental illness? Because like people get stuff like that tattooed all the time. Like, what would you...
I mean, if you really like arms and you use it that much, crossing a line.
Oh, that's terrible. At least you could have. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't okay, I don't think this is real. I'm pretty sure someone I wanna say someone did this with pen, but it doesn't look like it doesn't look like pen. I can't tell.
What is it?
So I expected somebody to do like the dream guy, like the fucking dumb looking the dumb looking like dream icon. But they did this. I can't tell if this is like just pen or like a real tattoo. You can decide for yourself. But look at this. They did this. This!
That better be fake.
I hope it's fake. I really
Well, you
hope
know,
it's
there's like outlines, like you can see like the skin is kind of different around it. That's real. That's a real tattoo. That's a real tattoo.
No, you're not allowed to show tattoos on stream, Gabriel. Oh, dude, here's an even worse one. This one has a lot more detail on it. Look at this. Take a look.
I don't know if it would be better or worse with more detail.
Look at this. No, it's not the icon. It's a different thing. Look at this.
And that's
that thankfully that's pen.
Yeah, it looks like pen. You're right. It actually looks like Crayola, honestly. It literally just drew Crayola on there.
Thankfully that one's definitely fake.
Yeah.
Crayola.
Good day for a swell battle.
why do you have an overlay for top tip and new tip and tip?
You know what? I want to look up a Dan TDM tattoo because Dan TDM has been on the internet for a while.
He makes Among Us videos now.
Oh yeah, Dan TDM's.
Oh,
He's doing
Dan TDM like every day.
Last video of his I saw him, I recommended. It was an Among Us video.
Okay, so I can't find. Unfortunately, no one was smart enough to get a Dan TDM tattoo. I'm crying, by the way. But you know what? He did get a tattoo of his dog on his arm. Like a Guardian dog.
What is Ian doing? What is Ian going on about right now? Yeah, he put the oof as that.
Get it? Because there are people dying and Roblox sound oof.
This is the stupidest math assignment I've ever done. It's literally not even a math assignment. It's actually just.
You didn't answer my epic question. Gabriel. You didn't answer my epic question.
What now? The who? The what?
Why did you have an overlay? On my screen, you had an overlay of new follower, top tip, and new tip. But
What? Why did he say average Californian male? No.
What do you mean it's not California?
You should move to California, dude.
No, not like casually minded.
You should move to California so you can join a squad. And then I can take you to Gabriel's house. So then I can take you to Gabriel's house and we can jump them together.
No, he's gonna get me. What do you like to? Who knows, dude?
We're gonna we're gonna tell Gabriel's mom we're bringing him a burger. And then Gabriel's gonna try and get up out of his chair and pull it back muscle and fall over. And die.
You're up.
Oh, he's gonna. His arms are stuck between his between the seat and the arm. It's not
Here's
funny.
a real high-class bout.
You're
Now go.
explaining the joke, I think.
When the imposter
Right,
explains the joke.
I'm sorry, Alpha Sniper 733. Thank you for looking at my joke. This is subscribe if you did. You're awesome, and you guys know who I am today. Thanks for everything. Bye. Have a good day.
The word of the wise man.
Why do you have a playlist called Trolls?
And trolls don't get blocked.
Oh god.
One of them was the video with the thumbnail being a picture of Mo from The Simpsons.
Wait, what is Gabriel's channel name again?
Alpha Sniper 733. Why do you have a blue screen moments? Why do you have Why do you have blue screen epic funny moments? You mean you don't know? What do you
I can't find his channel.
That is sad. He has like 50 subs.
That's
Good
less
play
than me,
for
I'm pretty
Well
sure.
done. Now,
Actually, I think we already went over this. Like, Gabriel actually has less subs than me. Yeah, I have 59 subs.
here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
My most popular video, is that what you asked?
Not much fun. No, wait,
My
that's
most
not-
popular video has 2.4 thousand views.
Well done.
Yeah,
You're
boy,
up.
Dang. It's because you didn't make a tutorial on how to break your leg, Gabriel, that's why. Your mama dead? Peter Griffin? More like Peter Drippin? That's why your shoes traggedy.
Traggedy. Get it? Traggedy, Gavin, get it?
That's why he did that. He remembered that joke yesterday and then made that.
Traggedy. Episode 4, the Traggedy.
The traggedy.
I would be in that scene by myself,
You could have been in the traggedy. You could have had it all.
Well done. And begin.
What is my least popular video? Captain America Civil War Lego set.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
I remember Jay was in Jay knows I was in a scrapped abs core season, and well, they didn't call it abs core, they called it slaughter. Thank you, slaughter. They called it slaughter, and I was in a scrap season, and I stayed up all night, 0 hours of sleep, to do it with Sin or Evan, and we made it to the finale, and I sound like really tired, like it's horrible. I sound like I'm actually about to like knock out. I won though. I still won, but I sounded like